Yeah, Steve Fender, Fender's Fish Hatchery here. We've done videos on pond stocking, aeration, all that kind of stuff about fish. We're going to jump completely off track and show you what I do for fun. So fish farmers got 9 months out of the year that they're working out in the ponds, hauling fish, moving fish, raising fish, taking care of customers. We get into Thanksgiving and things really slow down. We get December, January, and February. We don't have to do that kind of stuff anymore because, quite frankly, it's froze up and nobody's in the mood to work underneath the ice to get fish out. So what do I do? This is what I do. This is a customer's car. I do get to do my own stuff, but typically I do this kind of stuff for my customers. My wife says it pays better than if I'm working on my own stuff. So what we got here, 1969 Camaro. Customer brought it in, pretty bad shape. A lot of new parts on this car. This is deeper than I've ever gotten into a car. I've done a lot of tractors over the years. I've done some cars, some trucks. This was a serious undertaking. Completely gutted down to where there's nothing left. The shell was here, and that even started to get taken apart. So what we've done, start at the front. Almost everything's new in this car. You can see across the top here, there's the line of sealer. Now, it isn't put in real pretty. That's how it was from factory. The sealer just kind of brushed in, but above that sealer, that's a brand new panel. This is a new panel, one inner fender, new hood, new fenders. The cowling, this is an original piece of cowling. This is new, the dash is new, the cowling underneath the fenders is brand new. That stuff has to be cut off. They spot welded that all together at the factory. Brand new doors both sides. The floor was pretty decent. I put a panel in right here. This is new. I put a little patch over there. The rest of the floor was real nice. Quarter panels had to be removed. I put new quarters in. They get cut off. When the factory makes these cars, they had put a line of lead in here. They didn't have body filler back then, so when they put the panels on, they put lead in and filed them down until they had them perfectly smooth. So I used body filler instead. Cut this off, removed the entire quarter. New piece here behind the windshield. The hood's brand new, original spoiler. I haven't put a door lock or hood lock in yet. We're working on putting the trim in, the seal. The trunk was replaced. I cut through here and around here, put a new floor in it. These are a unibody car, and the body pretty much from the front back, from the firewall back is, with the exception of the door and the trunk lid, is all welded together. This is new. Down here, there's a panel inside there's new. Inside, the wheel wells are new, whole way around. Shuts nice and clean, just like it should. The Raleigh stripes, everything is painted on. There's no decals. These are laid out. I had measurements. I lay this all out by tapes. I've got no stencils that I use. All this, all the way across. All this. And unfortunately, the parts don't always line up the greatest. And when I put this door on for the first time, I could put my finger in the gap. I had this much gap here. I could lay my finger in, and the door touched down here, even though this gap was perfect. So I had to cut a piece of metal out. You can come around here and see. Can't see the metals there the way it should be. Cut this out, cut a piece of metal, put it in here, welded it in, filled it in, and smoothed it out. Now I got a little buffing to do here yet, but other than that, what they call the package shelf is behind the seat, where these old cars, they had room where you can stack the groceries behind the back seat. Replaced that. The panel above it and below it both was replaced. And we're doing new suspension, do a different rear end. He's putting a big block in it, the customer is. I'll have a new dash in there, new door panels. May use the old seats over, have new carpet. The seats are pretty decent. New windows, new glass the whole way around. pretty much this whole car has been completely redone. We started on this car the first week of this year, of 2024. Started on that first week, and we're at, second week of March. The last week of February is pretty much the last I was able to spend full time on this thing. I've got a fellow that helped me a little bit on it, doing some of the grunt work, cleaning and scraping. Altogether, we got about 270 hours in it to this point, and I still got a lot of work to do yet. So this is what I do in the wintertime to, have something to do, and quite honestly, I enjoy that kind of stuff. So just showing you what the fish farmers do. Some of us, either go on vacation, go to Florida or whatever. I beat on old metal to get some of my anxieties out and get ready for the new year.